Happy Monday, everyone. Here I am with another beautiful story. In this one, I heard on a podcast where preacher Joel Osteen tells a personal story of how he learned to be grateful for not getting to what he wanted. I hope you enjoy the story. A few years ago, Joel was flying with some of his staff to one of their events and were in a small plane that held a couple of dozen people, with one seat on each side of the aisle. After they took off, Joel wanted to open the tray table to write some notes. The tray was on the side right underneath the window. He pulled and nothing. It seems it was stuck. The tray would not open no matter what he did. He looked at his friend sitting right across from the aisle from him, and he just pulled his tray table right out, no problem. Joel saw that they both looked like they were the same. So he tried once more and nothing. He started to get frustrated. He pulled, he yanked, he struggled, and the table would not open. He thought to himself, I am going to open this table even if it's the last thing I do. His friend came over and he tried to pull and still nothing. The table would not open. Finally, a staff member from the plane came. She pointed to the window where above it there was a sign with big bold letters, not a tray table, emergency exit only. Sometimes what frustrates us is God keeping us from the real and bigger frustrations. In this case, not getting what he wanted saved his life. If the universe were to open every door we ask, if she answered every prayer we pray, brought us or allowed us every person we begged her to bring, we will not reach our destiny. I love the story because that's one of the lessons that I also had to learn along the way. Not to look at situations where I didn't get what I wanted as a denial or as a punishment or thinking that life is suddenly working against me, but truly to understand that sometimes not getting what we want is a true blessing. I can tell you without exception that all the things in my life that didn't pan out the way I had hoped have turned out to be a lot better, because that's what the universe does. We make a plan, but the universe may have a greater plan for our destiny. And when we don't get that, we have to just come into acceptance that we may not understand the reasons why we're not getting this thing that we've worked so hard for, but to trust that there is a bigger plan. Because along the way, what I have learned when I look at every event in my life that didn't work out is now I see that it was the universe behind the scenes always protecting me, because she loved me enough to not let me settle for a life that was substandard compared to the life that I have today. And had she given me the things that I really wanted, it would have limited, right, the life that she had in store for me. And the same will happen to you. When I talk to my students who take the FNTG course that I teach, one of the lessons in the course that we go through is really learning to recognize all those closed doors. And instead of feeling like life has been hard on us, to really connect the dots and to learn to see and be grateful for all those opportunities that close, because without exception, they have been able to find the gift in all those closed opportunities, and how it allowed them to live a much higher and more grateful and fulfilling life than if they would have stayed in what they thought they wanted. And again, the same is gonna happen to you. And given that today is Monday, the first day of the week, let that be your theme. Every day this week, when something does not go as planned, instead of getting upset, say to yourself or talk to the universe and say, you know what, I may not understand the plan. I may not understand why this is happening, but you are in charge. And so I'm going to trust that you're working on something greater for me. Have faith. You know, when someone leaves you, when you may get let go of your job or you don't get that promotion, learn to see all those things not as closures or rejections, but as blessings. So you missed the flight. Say, thank you, universe. You missed that red light and now you may be late for that meeting. Say, thank you, universe. Your partner wants a divorce. Say, thank you, universe. Okay. In every endeavor, in everything that happens in your life, always say, thank you, universe. You never know what the universe is planning for you behind the scenes. Like what happened to Joel, who knows what emergency sign is written for you in that one thing that you really want. Sometimes life, universe doesn't give you something you want, not because you don't deserve it, but because you deserve more. I hope you have enjoyed the story. Please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and help me grow, and share this message with as many people as possible. Please watch it until the end because this will help the YouTube algorithm. And I will see you next Monday with another beautiful story and moral lesson. In the meantime, stay grateful, stay safe, and remember, if you're not getting what you want, it's because the universe has something greater for you. I'll see you next week.